Assalamualaikum Dr. Amirul. Our group going to present about knowledge management in organisation, which is Richiamo Coffee in UUM.
This is our group member, consists of 3 members, which is myself, Nur Nadira, and matric number is 285551. Second is Nur Alia, matric number is 286814, and the last one is Nur Dayana Fatini, and the matric number is 285544. For introduction, I will explain briefly about Richiamo Coffee UUM. Richiamo Coffee UUM is a cornerstone of the University Utara Malaysia that providing a welcoming space for students and visitors to enjoy high-quality coffee and food. Known for its rich blends and inviting atmosphere, Richiamo Coffee has established itself as a beloved gathering spot for studying, socializing, and relaxing.
Yeah.
The purpose of this project is to take a close look at how Richiamo Coffee UUM manage its knowledge. This project wants to understand how well the organization creates, shares, and uses knowledge because these processes are crucial for staying competitive, fostering innovative, and improving daily operation. The objective of this project is first one is to conduct a knowledge audit to identify the knowledge assets and needs of Richiamo UM. Second is to analyze existing processes and tools, which is to understand how knowledge is currently managed. And the last one is to develop a recommendation for improving knowledge creation, sharing, and reuse in Richiamo Coffee UM. For the scope project, the key areas of focus include first is knowledge audit. We will evaluate the available information and expertise currently held within the organization, including documented resources and the tacit knowledge processed by our team members. Second is analyzing existing processes and tools. A thorough review of our existing processes for capturing, storing, and sharing knowledge will be conducted to understand their effectiveness. And the last one is employee engagement. Through the interviews, we will gather insight from our team members to understand their experiences and perspective on knowledge management practices. Why? To maintain focus, the following areas will be not covered, which is financial analysis, technical implementation, and non-knowledge management areas. During our knowledge audit, we identify several key knowledge assets essential to the operation of Richiamo Coffee UM. Firstly, we catalog detailed information about their staff, including specific rules, skills, and responsibilities. This knowledge is crucial for task management as it ensures that we can allocate resources optimally and assign tasks to the most qualified. Additionally, we gather important data regarding our suppliers, understanding the intricacies of our relationships and dependencies. Knowing who supplies our material and the reliability of this source is vital for maintaining consistent service quality and avoiding disruptions. Insight from a team leader Nonazifa Shasha binti Othman highlight how critical these knowledge assets are the smooth running of our operations. Next for knowledge audit is identification and analysis of knowledge resources. We categorize the knowledge resources at Richiamo of UM into explicit and tacit knowledge. Explicit knowledge such as documented procedure (SOPs) ensures that everyone follows the same standards and protocols. These documents are stored physically in designated areas and digitally on Google Sheets for easy access. Tacit knowledge includes invaluable skills like teamwork and customer service, developed through experience and day-to-day interactions. The skills are crucial for fostering a collaborative environment and delivering excellent customer service. And the last one for knowledge audit is assessment of knowledge gaps and redundancies. Our audit reveals some knowledge gaps and redundancies. Is one of significant gap is the inconsistency in following SOP, particularly for food warming procedures, which can affect both service quality and operational efficiency. There's also a lack of structure ongoing training programs, impacting staff development and knowledge retention. On the redundancy side, we note an over-reliance on WhatsApp for communication, which, while effective, could be streamlined for greater efficiency. This issue lead to variance in service quality and hinder collaboration, making it essential to address them for improved performance.
I am Nur Alia and I'm going to present the knowledge type analysis, which is explicit knowledge and also tacit knowledge. Explicit knowledge is information that is easily articulated, codified, and shared. For example, manuals, procedure, guidelines, and database are common documentation formats, and this type of knowledge is easily transferable and accessible to anyone within the organization. For tacit knowledge, this knowledge is contrast than explicit knowledge. Tacit knowledge is personal, context-specific, and more difficult to formalize. It includes the insights, intuitions, and hunch that people gain through personal experience. Tacit knowledge is difficult to communicate and is usually shared through direct interaction and practice. Explicit knowledge has been used in Richiamo Coffee Company. For example, in operational manual, Richiamo Coffee Company has comprehensive operational manuals that detail the steps for making coffee, maintaining equipment, and ensuring quality control. These manuals are used to train new employees and maintain consistency throughout all branches. The second one is customer feedback database. The company keeps a record of customer feedback, which includes reviews, recommendations, and complaints. This information is used to enhance the products and also services. The third example is the explicit knowledge is used in financial reports. Regular financial reports such as profit and loss statements, balance sheet, and cash flow statements provide explicit information about the company's financial condition. Tacit knowledge also has been used in Richiamo Coffee. For example, for barista skills and expertise. Experienced barista at Richiamo Coffee have tacit knowledge of coffee making, including optimal brewing timing, proper milk frothing technique, and effective customer interaction. This information is frequently shared through mentorship and also hands-on training. Second one is management intuition. Managers at Richiamo Coffee use their intuition and experience to make decisions about inventory management, employee scheduling, and customer service. This tacit knowledge accumulates over time and is critical for efficient operation. The third example is customer preferences. Long-term employees gain an understanding of regular customers' preferences and habits. This knowledge assists in providing personalized service and increasing customer loyalty. Explicit knowledge has been give impact on Richiamo Coffee Company. For example, in the standardization and consistency, explicit knowledge like operating manuals and guidelines have guarantees that all staff members adhere to the same protocols, resulting in wearing a same uniform standards for service and also provide a good product quality across all locations. The second one is efficiency and training. Training manuals and documented procedure make it easier to onboard new hires quickly, cutting down on training time and guaranteeing that all staff members are suitably trained for their position. The third impact is explicit knowledge has making well-informed decision to Richiamo Coffee. For example, in strategic planning and well-informed decision making are made possible by the management access to hard data from database of customer feedback and financial reports. Tacit knowledge has been giving impact on Richiamo Coffee Company through innovation and improvement. Experienced worker, tacit knowledge foster innovation and ongoing improvement. For example, talented barista could create new formulas or methods that improve the client experience. The second one is through flexibility and responsiveness. The experience and intuition of managers enable them to react swiftly to unanticipated obstacles like interruptions in the supply chain or abrupt shifts in client preferences, guaranteeing seamless operation. The third one is customer satisfaction. A personalized and welcoming environment is fostered by employees who can remember and accommodate the preferences of the regular customer. This lead to the this lead to higher customer satisfaction and also loyalty. The process of knowledge creation within an organization. Knowledge creation entails the development of fresh perceptions, concepts, and ideas. Research and development, R&D, brainstorming sessions, and group projects are usually part of this process. For the evaluation, the organization use a variety of techniques to generate knowledge, such as specialized R&D teams, innovation workshops, and departmental cooperation. A culture that values experimentation and creativity support this. The strength of knowledge creation is in innovation support. The organization emphasizes on R&D and innovation workshop encourage the continuous flow of new ideas. The weakness is resource intensity. The process of creating knowledge can be time consuming and also costly. The process of knowledge sharing is the process of disseminating information throughout an organization. This covers both official and informal approaches such as social networks and communities of practice, as well as training seasons, seminars, and documentation. The evaluation of this knowledge with frequent training seasons, an extensive intranet portal, and vibrant internal social networks, the company takes an organized approach to knowledge sharing. The strength of this knowledge is the strength for knowledge sharing is provide comprehensive training programs. A regular training keeps employees up to date on the latest knowledge and skills. And for the weakness, um, the participant is inconsistent because not all employees participate equally in knowledge sharing activities, resulting in gaps in knowledge dissemination. The process of knowledge reuse is reusing knowledge means applying what already exists to solve new issues or situations. Lessons learned system, best practice database, and knowledge repositories all lead in this process. The company keeps a large amount of knowledge, such as database with the best practices and case studies that are documented. Employees can effectively utilize past experiences and solutions because these resources are easily accessible to them. The strength of using this knowledge is accessible repositories. Well-maintained knowledge repositories make valuable information and best practices readily available. And for the weakness, outdated information, knowledge repositories may contain outdated or irrelevant information which reduce their effectiveness. This knowledge has give impact on the organizational efficiency and also effectiveness. For knowledge creation, effective knowledge creation process generate a steady stream of new ideas and innovations which can drive competitive advantage and market leadership. However, resource intensity and the potential for knowledge silos can have an impact on the organizational efficiency, resulting in redundant efforts. The knowledge sharing have give impact to the organization through structured and informal knowledge sharing mechanism, help organizations learn and adapt. When employees have access to a variety of knowledge sources, they can make informed decisions and respond quickly to the changes. However, information overload and inconsistent participation can impede the effectiveness of these processes, reducing the overall efficiency. And the third is knowledge reuse. The ability to reuse existing knowledge simplifies operations and reduces the time required to solve the problems. This improves organizational efficiency by reducing the need to reinvent solutions. However, the presence of of date information and the difficulty of contextual application may limit the impact on the effectiveness.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. My name is Nordaina Fatini, matric number 285544. Okay, I would like to present about recommendations of for improving knowledge management for Richiamo Coffee UUM. Okay, first the recommendation is to enhance knowledge capture and documentations. At Richiamo Coffee UUM, standardized procedure is explicit knowledge because it is structured formats and documented for preparation, the pastry and the beverage. Okay. Without SOP and confession documentations, food and beverage quality and consistency would suffer and resulting in in flavors difference in flavor and appearance. Staff would lack clear instructions and can lead in inefficiency error and a reduction in overall service quality, impacting client satisfaction and company reputations. Okay, so the recommend for Richiamo is to create standards operations procedure SOPs that outline the stage involved in heating pastries, making hot beverage, cool beverage, and ice blended. Actually, at Richiamo Coffee UUM, it has a guideline book that show the SOP for making the pastry for making for heat the pastry and making the beverage, but the stuff is unuseful, the guideline book. So I think so they recommend whether the staff open the book, so it should make like a paper and tampal at at the wall. Okay, so this benefit is this technique helps to improve the company overall efficiency, market competitiveness, and ability to efficiently meet changing client preference. The second recommendation for Richamo Coffee UUM is to facilitate knowledge sharing and collaboration. Employee collaboration and crocheting must be encouraged for Richiamo Coffee UUM to strengthen its knowledge management procedures through experience and storytelling from senior staff that call tacit knowledge. Um, it is because the problem is from the newly hired staff Richiamo lack knowledge in experience and less skill in additional skills such as how to steam the milk and make latte arts properly. Actually the latte arts need if you steam the milk properly, and it is easy to make a latte arts. So um the newbie must learn all, and it take a time to learn because it a little bit hard. Okay, so So my recommend is regularly do knowledge sharing seasons, workshop and training program to foster continual learning and keep staff up to date on the best practice and new development. Okay, from these recommendations, staff uh, can learn how to make a latte art. Okay, so it give a benefit to Richiamo Coffee UUM can improve its competitiveness and achieve long-term success by aligning knowledge management initiative with this goal. Because the latte art have a high high request and a high skill to provide. Okay, next, I will present the next topic, which is implementation of the knowledge management system, which is to for SOP. Richiamo Coffee needs to maintain SOP compliance by implementation and organize regular knowledge sharing event to develop SOP for new seasonal drinks and promotions, such as while the new seasonal drink come and it's have a new SOP. So all the staff must be trained to follow the step for new seasonal drinks. Okay, the tools I think the tools is suitable for to use a Google Drive and SharePoints that can collaborate and can easily access with another, and the editor can easily up to date the new knowledge information, and then the challenges is it is involve reviewing and challenges in consistency documents to ensure broad appearance. In addition, the challenges is the latest guideline book is not frequently update. They really update the guidebook, and also the challenges is staff really obey with the SOP. Like they just put the milk, not measure the milk first, but mm, agak-agak. So the solution is include to overcome overcome these challenges. These procedures in employee performance evaluations and perform regular SOP audit to maintain the SOP compliance. Next, Richiamo Coffee UUM goals is to build an effective knowledge management system that facilitates information exchange and cooperation among employees and customers. So, by implement knowledge sharing with staff and clients, it can make the company Richiamo Coffee UUM achieve the goals and objectives. So, to implement this knowledge sharing, it must conduct training program and frequent update knowledge information in social media. So, from that, client will know the latest information about the Richiamo Coffee UUM in social media, such as um, the informations need is such as type of coffee, how the coffee looks like, what the menu in the social media, Richiamo Coffee social media, and also for the tools, it have two side with is Google Meet for internal staff. That internal staff can exchange the informations with each other and use a Google Meet for information sharing. And for the clients, which the tools is Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and websites. From there, staff needs to and upload the informations that related to Richiamo Coffee UUM to attract more clients. And for the challenges is to implement this knowledge have challenges, which is time and lack of time and interest constraints, and inconsistencies in updating informations. I think in in Facebook the old update is 2017 like that. Uh so the Richiamo Coffee staff needs to regularly update the information. And then so the solution is to provide comprehensive training with allowance. If with allowance, staff easily can give a cooperation to attend the training. Okay, and then ongoing support and reward to staff that join, that actively update the information in social media. In conclusion, the effective knowledge management is about more than just capturing and storing information. It is about creating a culture where knowledge is actively shared and continuous built upon. By following the recommendation outlined in these reports, Richiamo Coffee UUM can ensure that it remains a beloved gathering spot for students and visitors, providing not only great coffee but also an exceptional environment for learning, socializing, and innovations. In order to make this task success, we had an interview season with the manager of Richiamo Coffee UUM, Miss Shasha. We interviewed about the staff management method at Richiamo Coffee UUMs, and we have we have outcome the obstacle faced by Richiamo, and we presented the improvement for Richiamo Coffee UUM. Don't stay awake for too long. Don't go to bed. I'll make a cup of coffee for your head. I'll get you up and going out of bed. And I promise that one day I'll feel fine. And I promise that one day I'll feel alright. And I'll make a cup of coffee with the right amount of sugar, how you like it. And I'll make a cup of coffee with the right amount of sugar, how you like it.